again. Everybody's talking about you guys. Everybody on the scene right now. But to come from, high school talent show to where you're at right now.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
in a matter of
wild.
like 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah. And the point where we're at right now is like where bands like work for, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we got
We're
here really
very
fast.
lucky.
We got here really fast, which is
We're very lucky and we're very grateful for all the opportunities.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, with Dave being on your side, you
Yeah.
got some big support there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what he likes to say is that his name gets us in the doors and then we do the rest.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and introduce yourselves, and we'll go from there.
Hi. I'm Alex. I'm 16 and I play guitar.
I'm Nicole, I'm 17, I play bass.
I'm Sydney, I'm 16 and I sing.
I'm Megan, I'm 19, and I play drums.
And there you go. There's the big thing that everybody talks about too is the age.
Yeah.
You guys. I'm old enough to be your dad. But so what's it been like for you guys? Have you been in awe of things you've done yet, or people you've performed with?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just from like our age, it's like, all of our friends, like
They just like had prom.
the
and,
high of, their 6 months was prom. And it's like, we're like, well, we're,
Cool,
how far
but
away are we
also-
from home? And it's like, we're playing
across
with
the
all these
country,
crazy bands.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I
Very
mean,
surreal.
it hasn't really hit me. I think it'll hit me like one day when I'm like
Not on tour and like sitting
not
at
on tour and I'm
home.
at home and I'm like,
You're like, oh.
oh, that's
I've got
great.
some crazy
I was in
stuff.
almost every single state in the U.S.
Every once in a while we'll be like driving down the road and it just kind of like hits me for a second and I'm like, my life is like so crazy and what I'm doing is so cool.
Yeah, like sometimes we'll be sitting at someone's house or whatever that they're letting us stay at, and we're all like, oh my god, guys,
This is happening.
This is happening. Like this is so weird. It's so
really
crazy.
cool.
It's all happening.
There you go.
Yeah.
With the from the movie.
Yeah.
Almost Famous.
Yeah.
We watched that.
Yeah, we
Love
watched
Oh, that
that
that.
tattooed on me.
Yeah. It's all happening. So what's been your favorite thing so far? I mean, other than seeing all the sights and everything.
Yeah, the traveling is super
So
cool.
cool.
And like being able to travel like with these bands, like we're all getting to be like such like a tour family.
It's cute.
And now it's like we're all really friends and we get to like see all these cool places together. So it's like been the big traveling circus with your friends.
Yeah, and it's kind of really cool because like
It is, it's a circus.
it is. It really is a circus. Yeah.
What is our favorite thing that's happened so far?
I would say the traveling.
I don't really.
Traveling, yeah. Honestly,
Just
traveling
seeing
is-
different
Yeah, I mean, I really
places.
like traveling, but it's also like
Meeting amazing fans is really cool. Tonight we had this girl that brought us, I have my with me. She brought us, she made us pins. I just literally put it in my pocket.
To generalize that though, like being able to like talk to fans online and then you meet them, that's always like, oh my god, you're a real
So
person and you like
cool.
us.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's-
friends with a couple of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made us pins with our faces on them.
Oh, isn't that's cool?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
She brought us to the show.
my favorite part. I love people watching.
Oh,
And so
that's always
Oh,
fun.
New
I
York
always-
City was so
Oh my
freaking
gosh, New York City was awesome, and
fun. Megan and I walked to sushi.
Yeah, like I was sitting at the merch table. I sit at the merch table sometimes with my mom because my mom's doing merch right now, and just the people you meet before and after the show,
Very
like
interesting.
they're either really cool, really interesting, or really like
Super
weird. Like
weird.
sometimes I like look at a security guard and I'm like, and they're like, I got you. But the people you meet, it's kind of like. Because I've always wanted to meet every kind of person, so that's my favorite part. Is
It's
meeting
very
all these
interesting.
people.
Just like,
Yeah, along with playing a bunch of shows every night and just getting my rage out on the drums, I loved hanging out with Mike Portnoy and his kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's very wonderful.
Staying with like our cool like connections, it's, like that's always fun because you're like, guess who we hung out with yesterday? So
And it's
that's
cool
fun.
because Max, his son, is in this band called Next to None, and it's like literally the guy version of all
It's so
of us.
funny. We hung
Yeah.
out with them.
We
like,
got
you guys
to
were
their
like-
house at like 3 a.m. We go down to their basement and there's just like 3 boys sitting and making like dumb jokes and like playing
You're
video
like,
games.
you
And
guys
we're
want
like,
to watch
"Oh!"
these videos? We're like,
We stayed up for like 5 hours with them and like didn't sleep the whole night because we were just like having so much fun. It was cool. And then we woke up and had pancakes with Mike Portnoy, so it was really cool.
Oh yeah. Got to be amazing.
That was, oh my gosh, it was so cool.
Yeah. I saw the Korean barbecue picture.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was fun.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. It
Yeah.
felt like a family reunion.
so it's like our days off with like the tour family. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's fun like getting to know people because it's like we're with each other for 2 months, like traveling the country.
It's like camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called it OTEP camp.
OTEP camp.
It's like
There
going
you
to
go.
camp.
OTEP camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the touring and everything like that, and you're talking about becoming a family. How much does that mean? Like, do you get advice from OTEP? Do you get advice from and like September, you know,
Oh,
from
absolutely.
September morning.
Yeah.
Do you talk music a lot with them?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've asked Lacey, Otep, and Emily for like screaming advice because I don't have much like practice in that. But we kind of all talk about just random things, and then all of a sudden
Kinda
it's like, oh, by
life-
the way, in your
life
show,
tips.
yeah, kind of we're hanging out chatting, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, there's this that I saw you could do differently or whatever,
Mhm.
which is cool.
It's a lot of like constructive criticism from everybody, so it's really cool to see like,
And no
lots
one-
of different people's opinions on things.
And no one's talked down to us on this tour, which has been really cool. I'm very grateful.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure your mom wouldn't allow it. So.
Yeah. It's like usually like when we'll play with like an opening band, I don't know, or something like shows we play and like the opening band will be like, oh girls, like you know, like keep up with it, like never stop, and it's like, well, dude, like we weren't planning on stopping, but it's been really cool. Like everyone here has like treated us as if like we're
Total
equal.
equals, like the age isn't even like a factor. That's
Like,
been
We
super
don't
cool.
want to be treated like we're small children. Because
We're on the same level here.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
it's just
that's
like-
so cool.
We should be friends.
Like we're
Yeah.
all on the same tour.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, basically, well, except for you've probably been out of high school a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But you know, how's that feel to know that you know all your friends and everything are back home, and you know, here you got they're talking about boys and prom and all that kind of
So
stuff.
yeah, we still do that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's in our little tour home, going to a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, school isn't really like we don't go to school. Those two do online school.
I graduate this Friday. Everyone, I graduate high school.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I took my GED, so I'm not in high school
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I'm starting college in the fall.
Nice.
But, Alex is a junior.
And she literally has so much work. I don't understand.
She doesn't slate ever.
My classes are just getting pushed farther into the summer, and I'm like, this is okay.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't think about it too much, and it's
You're
okay.
on the road. You know.
It's
You're
okay.
on the road.
the
Your
most
life is
stressful
moving
thing
faster
ever.
than you thought it would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
You know, coming from the place you did, like you said, 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, just playing at the top.
Yeah. At the beginning of my sophomore year, which is the year I only finished half of, I was like, okay, so I'll finish high school and then we'll go on tour.
Mhm.
Another month goes by,
No,
and David's like,
ever.
yeah, another month goes by, and David's like, oh, by the way, you're gonna go on the road for 3 months in a row, and I'm like, oh no.
Everything happened a lot faster than we expected it to happen. It was like
This
the
bomb
year.
was dropped, and we're like,
Okay, we've been a band for like 2.5 years, but we've been working with David for about only a year, and then like in that year, so much happened. It's so crazy. Literally, like last summer, I think, was when like we really started like playing out of state and stuff, and like it's only been a year that we've really been like touring, and even for the first like half of it, even more, it's just been like weeks and stuff, and now it's like
this is
Yeah.
real.
now it's very
It's
real. And it
really-
happened very fast. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So, being your age, I mean, what did you guys listen to, or what do you listen to? I mean, what kind of got you into music?
We'll go down the line, Megan.
Well, my parents got me into music, but when I joined the School of Rockets in Phoenix, Arizona, that really shaped my taste. Hardcore. So I'm gonna go down my list.
Influences. She just goes down her iTunes library.
Megan
in her head.
knows basically every.
She's a walking
artist that's
encyclopedia.
ever-
Yeah.
Ask
I
anything about anyone. She's like, I know when they were born and the place they were born and
Like ask about like 1980s.
when they started
like,
playing their instrument.
ballroom dancing.
I don't want to have just like a square like 4 bands I listen to. Like you're just like there's so much more, you
Yeah,
know.
Exactly.
Megan quite
Yeah.
literally listens to everything.
Quite literally.
There we go. My Chemical Romance, John Mayer, Radiohead, Under Oath, Led Zeppelin, Refuse, Tool, Avenged Sevenfold. Go.
Okay.
Those are only that's like her very like tippy top. Of
Yeah.
everything. Like
Yeah.
that's like 1%.
Yeah, that's like some 0.1%.
It's cool though, because we'll be sitting in the RV just like driving down the road, and she'll just turn on some of her music,
And we're all like, oh, who's this? Cool.
Hey yo, we're gonna get you guys into some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I listened to Avenged Sevenfold, Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
the show
let's say
today.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pierce the Veil. Yeah, take it away.
Okay. The band that got me into music, My Chemical Romance, I like started listening to them, and then all of a sudden it was like a door opened, and there were all these wonderful bands, and they are my top #1 inspiration for music and life and art and like absolutely everything ever.
True that.
Um,
That was a great high five.
Other bands I listen to a Girl Pool, The Frights, Fiddler, bands that inspire me. For Tall Skin, Dead Sarah's really cool, Led Zeppelin's really cool, Bikini Kill, I don't write lyrics, but like their message is very cool, and I like to take their passion and be like, can you guys put it into lyrics? Here's my passion, but can you hear the lyrics? Because I can't do those. I'd say that's,
Yeah, I forgot to talk about what got me into music.
No.
Funny story, I used to listen to One Direction all the time, nonstop. This was like only like 3 years ago, I was into One Direction. And they, honestly, like, they got me into music. They got me paying more attention to lyrics and everything.
Then you joined School of Rock.
And then I joined the School of Rock after seeing my cousin in it, and I was like, that looks like more fun. Pop music, rock.
I'm having a good
That's
time,
better.
but like also.
But also, this sounds a little better. This feels a little better. So I joined the School of Rock, and that's what got me into playing music and really wanting to pursue this as a career.
Green Day was the band that got me into music. My mom took me to see them when I was like 10. And, like the next day, I'm like, that's what I want to do. I want a guitar and I want to start lessons right now. And she let me. And it's been like at this crazy upward slope since then.
Alex really likes Justin Bieber.
Can't say I do. I had like a 1 week Justin Bieber phase. I'm kind of proud to say that. As a guitarist, Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses. I love a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan, Violent Soho, The Struts.
Wow.
I love John 5, John Schofield, Pat Metheny, Jazzy Things. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wide.
Yeah,
wide
we listen
array.
to so much
We say
music.
like
Collectively, we listen to everything.
except for country and gospel. Those
Yeah.
are like our two genres we don't hit.
I can't remember the
that.
last time we listened to a country song.
Or
I
a
didn't
gospel
know
song.
that. Okay, wait, just kidding. We cover that kind of with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like old Taylor Swift, we kind of cover country, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
We're just like, sometimes we're driving and we're like, guys, let's listen to some Taylor Swift.
And then I go in the back and put headphones on.
And then us three are like, I remember this from my small teen days.
small teen days. I'm still in my small teen days,
But like my small
tiny,
teen.
tiny small teen days.
Now I have to ask, as far as like, I mean, it's a perfect marketing idea. The hair colors.
It was an accident.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
Now,
total
was it?
accident.
Yeah.
It kind of just happened at first. I went from black hair to hair that went from blue to green, and Alex was like,
I was
Because Alex
so
was at
mad.
blue for a very long
I've
time.
had blue for like almost 5 years.
Megan had like red hair a long time ago, then went back to her normal hair color, and then she's red again.
Yeah. I went back to black and then I went back to red.
Yeah. My parents, because I was in band, they let me dye my hair
Like,
pink.
you look cooler.
Yeah, I wanted my hair pink like since for friggin' ever, and they were like, no, like no. And then once I was in a band and it was like they had colored hair, they were like, okay, that'd be kind of cool if you had colored hair. And now they're like, get on me about dyeing my hair. They're like, it looks like you need to re-dye it now. So, I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it was a total accident that turned out perfect.
And
Um,
now I guess.
You know, I'm a fan of your energy up on stage, but you guys are always smiling. I love that. You're having fun.
We just make the weirdest faces, like,
Yeah.
she just like yells at me, like, what did you say? And she's like,
Noodles!
Yeah, we just like yell the weirdest
That's
things.
because we're
Like,
best friends.
oh yeah.
we're all like,
We just like
I-
trip
we
over
haven't
things
we
and-
haven't pushed each other out of the RV while we're moving yet.
We're like sisters, where it's like we love each other and
1
like,
minute
we hate each
and
other.
the next
also.
minute, I'm like, I'm gonna
Like I have a
smother you with a pillow.
fiery, burning passion of like hatred sometimes. So,
Wow.
like, most of the time, I'm like, gosh, these girls are cool.
And you
Right.
don't have far to run.
No,
There's no way to run.
Not at
If
all.
you're pissed off, it's like
You get to go to your bunk and you're like 5 feet away from someone.
Yeah, you get to go like sulk in your bed. You can't go like sit and
we
like, calm
started
down
talking
somewhere.
to each other in British accents because like we would yell at each other, but for some reason when you yell at someone in a British accent, it's like not as mean. So I'd be like, Megan, can you please pick up your shoes? And like yell at her, but it's like, Megan, pick up your shoes.
And then everyone starts laughing.
And then it's fine.
Yeah.
People have told us that we act like the Runaways on stage, which I think is a really cool compliment. I really
Yeah.
like that.
That was from my day. You know,
Yeah.
the mid '70s, late
Yeah.
'70s.
People compare our music to them, and then also our stage.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I mean, I guess you hear that a lot.
That's our number one. I
Yeah,
We
think.
hear it every
Runaways,
day, actually.
Yeah. Every day on tour so far, and even on our off days, they're like, "You guys sound like Runaways."
Thank you. Thank
See, I haven't seen a little bit of Violent Femmes.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Covered a
you.
song.
Yeah, yeah, we covered one of their songs.
Just listen to this.
Yeah, Bacon was just playing us. With like they had everything.
Yeah.
Oh, anything you want to say to everybody out there while we got the camera rolling?
Buy our new album, In Your Face Again. It's available on iTunes, Amazon, Best Buy Online, our website. Check out dollskidband.com.
Check out our social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all that fun stuff.
No,
And
my
come
face.
see us with Generation Doom tour, OTEP, September Morning Through Fire, and also with Hell Yeah in the beginning of June.
One more quick thing.
No.
Never mind. Bye. No. If you want to get into music, do it.
Yep, go for it.
Go for
Don't
Live your
listen
dreams.
to music.
it.
is
Don't
my
let
last
your
thing to
dreams
say.
be dreams.
Stop it. If your band gets big and you go on tour, don't forget to pack lots of underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That life advice for anything: going to work, camp, school, underwear, all the time.
Underwear is next big thing. Tarantulas. We're also calling it right now. When tarantulas become a big thing, we called it. You're welcome.
Okay,
girl.
please shut the camera off before you
Kevin.
Well, everybody, right here at Dollskin, proof that rock's not dead.
And fun's not dead.
We'll see you out there.
Horrible people are not good.
Shut up.
Thank you guys so much.
We are the free thinkers. We are the wild young things. We are each a different kiss. Doesn't really